Hey guys, okay, so this is gonna be a new video series that we're gonna start making about depression, anxiety, and other mental disorders and problems that people face on an everyday basis. We're just gonna do a documentary about this, about how people have overcame their mental disorders and how they've dealt with the stress that comes with it. Me personally, I always struggled with depression and anxiety, and I still to this day do. But before it was crippling. I mean, it was over little things. I would get depressed about the smallest things. It'd get to the point where like couldn't even go to social gatherings without feeling awkward and always feeling like people were judging me. It led me to cut, and it wasn't fun. Like, obviously. A lot of people think that cutting is just a means for attention, and in some cases it is. Some people cut and it's like a cry for help, but for others like me, it was just a way to drown out the crazy thoughts that we'd have, the crazy thoughts that I would have, and it was like a release. I guess it's the equivalent, like, because pain it's like human nature. Like, if you're in pain, it kind of overrules any other thing you're thinking about, and it just drowns it out. And that was one thing that always, it helped me, but it wasn't good for me. I would do it, and then I would just have scars on my arms and legs, and it looks bad, and it's not healthy. And I struggled with that for the longest time up until I was in high school and even onwards. And it led me to suicidal thoughts over time because it wasn't a proper coping mechanism. Things that would stress everyone out, like normal things. Anytime someone would stare at me, my anxiety would flare up, and I would think they're just thinking terrible things about me. I wouldn't even want to go out. But when this happened, and back then, my first reflex was just to like run away from everything and to go home and just sit in my room. I let the depression wallow me up and swallow me. Then I would get bad thoughts about suicide and cutting, and I would do that. It hurt my friends and it hurt my family. It is something that's really hard to overcome. But what made the difference for me was just looking at how it hurt other people. And I mean, it was selfish. I just had to find proper coping mechanisms. Now, if I have problems, I find someone, anyone that I can just talk to about it. What did it for me was just finding a good, really close friend to help me through stuff when I get like that. When I look back and think about the stuff I did, I feel stupid for doing it. But I feel good about it too, though, because I overcame it. And I think all of you or anyone watching this, if you struggle with it, just know that someone out there feels the same way as you. You can help other people with your experiences. We as a people are weak, but together we're strong. And you have to realize that, like, your struggles affect other people too. Even though you don't think it's gonna hurt anyone, it does. Anyone that cares about you, they see it, and you may think they pity you, they want to help, and they don't know how. And you have to help them help you. You have to let them know what's wrong. If you don't tell anyone, no one's going to help. And then you're just going to be left alone to deal with it yourself. And you have to be able to deal with some things yourself too, but you have to, if you want help, you need to ask for it. For me, that was the one thing that I was always scared to do because I didn't want to be judged. But now I'm not really afraid to, because the people that are close to you care about you. And for those of you that don't have anyone, someone out there cares. Even if you don't know who they are, if you hurt yourself, you're going to hurt them too. Even if you don't have a close friend, you have family. And sometimes they can be royal dicks, and they're not the brightest and they're not the most sensitive people, but you can always find someone to help you, even if it's online. Don't give in. Don't give up the fight to depression, and don't let it swallow you, because you're all beautiful people and you can all do better. When you do, you're gonna look back and you're gonna realize how silly you were being. And you're gonna realize that you can do so much more if you put your heart to it and you give it your all. And I think that's beautiful, because we're, as human beings, can overcome anything. In the future, just look back and realize that every decision you make is going to influence your future. But that doesn't mean you have to be afraid of it. You're all beautiful people. We're going to make more videos like this, and we're going to have stories from other people. I hope this video helps y'all in some way, and if it doesn't, if you need someone, or you see this and you don't have anyone, you can feel free to message me or email me. I'll talk to you. I'm so weird. Who would like someone like me? That's stupid thoughts I have. These videos they're hard to make. It's hard to make these videos for me because I stress out because people thinking and judging. But then I realize, like, I don't really care if anyone judges me, because at least if it helps one person, I helped one person. So y'all have a wonderful day, and peace out.